So this is an escalation. Where does it leave Russia and their relations with the West? Belarus was yesterday top billing. Today it's the poisoning.
That's right. And look, I think what this shows is that having a normal, or I would say more normal relationship with Russia is very hard, and trusting Vladimir Putin is also very difficult. You know, up until now, we had heard from President Trump say that he wanted Russia back in the G7. Emmanuel Macron also said that the relationship had to be reset. This is still a big, powerful country, but this, of course, is pointing another way, and it will probably reignite talks about perhaps new sanctions on Russia. When you look at Angela Merkel, which you mentioned there, the tone yesterday was very severe. You know, she's saying we really need to find out what happened here. Russia has to be very transparent. Members of the CDU are saying, look, if you're an opposition leader in Russia, it's a very difficult, tricky situation. But you also have to factor here that a very similar incident happened already in the UK in 2018. Prime Minister Theresa May was in office at the time, and she didn't get much answers, or many answers, I would say, from Russia. And also factor in that the relationship with Germany is particularly complex because it is still business, transactional. Germany is still very reliant on Russian gas. So again, it's a complex situation when you look at the politics, but also just the business, transactional aspect of it.
Maria, what about what's next from the EU? What can we expect?
Look, I think we're going to hear from the European Commission today, no question, at midday when they take questions from the press. There's going to be a lot of talk about maybe extending those sanctions on Russia, whether we're going to get new ones, whether a new formal investigation is triggered from the European Union, not just Germany. And of course, we're waiting to hear not just from Angela Merkel, but also Emmanuel Macron. You know, he had been very outspoken on this idea that you simply cannot ignore Russia, that this is a very still big country, still influential, and you had to reset that relationship. But again, when you look at this type of incident, if this is confirmed and we do get indications that the Russian government had anything to do with it, it's very difficult to see how you get to anything that looks like a normal relationship with Russia and, of course, the Russian government.